Yo, we got the Lakers are clicking already, and it's looking dangerous. What we've already learned about them so far about JSM. I watch JSM all the time. Might as well do a reaction. So let's get straight into it.
Welcome back, everyone. We are now through 4 total preseason games, and we have gained plenty of insight.
Make sure it's in the highest quality possible, and it is. So okay.
Welcome back, everyone. We are now through 4 total preseason games, and we have gained plenty of insight on what the Lakers plan to do going forward. That involves everything from their starting lineup, the overall rotation, their focus on both offense and defense, and then a whole lot more that we're still learning about.
Give me that 3.
But one thing has become clear. They're definitely trying out new things in the court, and that's translated to them looking a bit different at times out there, primarily in regard to offense, but even their defense at times too. Now, I'm not referring to the fourth quarter when their bench guys come in, as we are only talking about preseason here after all, but they have even looked a bit different during the first half with their main.
I'm not gonna lie. When the fourth quarter, or even like, I think they put the bench in like, leaning towards the fourth quarter, so like close to the end of the third quarter. When they come in, I'm excited for everybody. Especially Maxwell Lewis. This dude is just different. He's different. He got a different type of bag. But Jalen Hood-Schifino, bro, for the stuff that I was personally hearing about him that he was doing in training camp, I haven't seen it nowhere. I think this dude is like what, 5 for 23 and like in total, something around there with his field goal. You know, getting the ball turned over, he making the right plays here and there, but without Fudge, without Lewis, and without that white boy, that center, bro, we will be getting blown out every single time. I know it's a preseason, but still, we'll be getting blown out every single time we put them in. And you know, we already 0-2 against the Warriors. The Warriors supposed to be the team supposed to be beaten. We already 0-2 because, you know, but at the same time, what the Warriors is doing is just, it's not cool. They're literally keeping what's his name, Kuminga, some crap like that. They're keeping him in for too long. He's not one of the people that's supposed to just be in the game for that long during the preseason. He's like exploiting the league right now, doing this crap, and he's, you know, getting almost 30 points every time he play the Warriors in the preseason game. Like, why are you going that hard in the preseason when you may do less than half of that in the regular season, bro? Like come on. But anyways, the bench is doing good. Then we got the what's his name, the Hodge dude. You know, he's a little 3-point shooter, and he honestly got a little, you know, playmaking mindset. You can tell when he's playing with the rookies. I think he's a rookie also, but he got more experience than everybody else for real. So I mess with him too, is just sometimes he just be, you know, flunking up threes that's really not needed. Or when they're needed, he's just flunking them up and, you know, not even hitting the rim. So
In rotation. Not too different, but enough to notice that they're implementing new things. However, they're definitely not too different.
AR is different, bro. Like, this dude just be cooking Curry. Look at this.
To notice that they're implementing new things. Not too different, but enough to notice that they're implementing new things. However, there definitely is plenty of the same out there as well, which is by no means a bad thing either. They're trying to find a happy of the same out there as well, which is by the first half with their main rotation. Not too different, but enough to notice that they're implementing new things. However, there definitely is plenty of the same out there as well, which is by no means a bad thing either. They're trying to find a happy medium between what they did well last season, along with trying to add new things that they did not do particularly well. And now with their new additions, along with their young talent seemingly having taken a leap forward, much of what they were not able to do has now become a possibility for them, and it's really been interesting to watch how they've utilized it. Again, let's keep in mind here that we're only talking about preseason.
What's crazy about this right here is Hood-Schifino Kaloki plays shooting guard too, because I think he like 6'6", 6'7", something like that. He can only play shooting guard. Max can low-key, play power forward a little bit. I see him guarding some centers sometimes, but I really think with this right here, Vando should be like in a power forward selection, 100%. And then you gotta move, LeBron to small forward, and put Lewis or Max at the power forward, because LeBron plays best at small forward, but he plays best at any position. You really don't hear too much about him in the shooting guard position, but I think he was was a point guard when he first came into the league, and then the season with AD was hurt when we had Russ, he was the center. But when he was a center, this dude averaged, I think, the most points per game he ever did in his career. I think it may have been 30. I think he was averaged 30 points per game when he was at center. But yeah, they got to change it up a little bit. This dude right here, Cam Reddish, first game was an upset, bro. But like I said, new team, like boom, new team, boom, new team, boom, new team. But what I'm saying is, this is Jackson Hayes' new team, and he's playing like he's been here. Christian Wood, new team, playing like he's been here. What's this dude's name again? I don't know how I forgot the dude's name, bro. What the heck? But I mean, we all know what this is, but he's playing like he's been here for years, and I actually messed with him. He's actually pretty tough. What is this dude's name? Dang, I can't remember it. What the heck? That's weird.
So they've utilized it. Again, let's keep in mind here that we're only talking about preseason, but I think there's something to take away from what they've shown us so far, and we're going to talk about that during today's video. But real quick, before we get into it, I would like to invite you to check out our NBA Discord. If you enjoy having NBA or Laker-related discussion, being updated on NBA news, or chatting with other NBA fans during live games, then I guarantee you would enjoy it. Or if you don't have Discord,
I miss Schroeder. Just for his his effort. He always gave 100% effort when he was on the court, and his defense, insane. I remember he had that clutch defensive play. Who was that against? I just know he stole the ball, ran down, got an and one layup. But like, he's very clutch on defense, and he plays great defense, and he can finish pretty well too. But it's just like his overall offense. At least while he was with the Lakers, like, this dude was a slow 3-point shooter, wasn't consistent enough. And we actually got a upgrade offensively with Gabe Vincent, and we got a downgrade defensively with Gabe Vincent. But hopefully he can work on his defense, but because his 3-point shot is just so fast, and which is very good for catch and shoot. And I also seen D'Lo been playing some good defense too. That's always well to see.
Then feel free to follow me on Twitter or whatever you want to call it to hear my thoughts on everything NBA related. There will be a link for both of them in the video description down below. Without wasting any more time here though, let's dive right into it. And we'll begin by talking about their 3-point shooting, which has really been a revelation for them throughout preseason.
Hold up. Let's look at this. So Jackson Hayes has not shot a 3, which what's so crazy is, as I can tell, the Lakers, or really, AD, or Lakers in general, really be working him, because he be open for that 3 a lot, and he just, plays the big man role so well that he literally waits, like he holds the ball, turns, wait for the guard to run around and give him the ball, probably screen and roll, some crap. But he's playing his big man role right. Let's see. D'Lo shooting nearly 60%. He's shooting amazing from that 3. AR shooting amazing. Vendo, I think he got injured, like an ankle soreness, but in that game he was shooting good from the 3s. This is like what LeBron do. It's LeBron. He can do it if he wants to. I really don't, because at some nights he can go 5 for 8, and other nights he can go, you know, what this right here, 2 for 7. But you know, his 3-pointers is just always beautiful, and you know, sometimes we don't need him, but he's made, you know, he's most clutch player, so why not? 80, beautiful. 4 for 8, beautiful. I actually thought Gabe Vincent was shooting almost. I thought he was shooting over 50. But hey, he's shooting that mud though. That's all that matter. And he making them too. You know, Max, I thought he was shooting a little better than this, but he's shooting over 30% still. Torian Prince is doing phenomenal, bro. It's between, I don't know, Torian Prince may be my favorite pickup that we got this offseason. Ruri is doing phenomenal. I really thought Ruri was shooting way better than this. I thought he was shooting like 70 probably. Christian Wood, I mean, I don't really expect too much. Jalen Hooks, you know, bro, 0 for 9 from 3. He's a rookie, bro, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Maxwell Lewis is also a rookie, but he's shooting 50, so ain't nothing. And you a point guard, so I mean, Cam Reddish 0 for 3. It's just because he just had that shoot first tenacity, that mindset, and it's not good. He got to swing that mud a little bit.
Compared to last season where they ranked bottom 5 in both 3-point shots attempted and 3-point percentage, and then bottom 7 in 3-point shots made with under 11 per game, they have looked completely different out there, knocking down nearly 15.
Bro, I think we shot 9 for 14 in one of these games. It could have been the one, I think it was the one against the Nets. No, the Nets we shot like I think we shot like 50% against the Nets, some crap like that. But I think it was that Warriors game. I think we shot like 9 for 14 at 3, like the last one. Insane, bro. And we gonna be reacting to that, you know, Milwaukee Bucks game, especially if Giannis and Dame is playing.
Them per game at a 38.3% clip. Not only that though, but their main rotation guys in particular have been shooting the lights out. 5 of them alone have knocked down over 2 3-point shots per game, and 4 of which are currently shooting 50% or higher from beyond the arc. At this very moment, they have 8 different players shooting above 35% from 3. Again, I know we're talking about preseason here, but that's impressive no matter what time of year you're talking about. And it's not only been the guys that we kind of expected to be there either. I mean, sure, I think we all thought, or rather we're hoping that D'Lo, Reeves, and Prince would be in there, which they are, but I'm not sure we were expecting Anthony Davis to be shooting 50% from 3, Rui Hachimura to be shooting 42% on 3 attempts per game, nor even Torian Prince to be shooting at quite this level. No matter what way you want to look at it, they have been very impressive shooting the ball. And I love the fact that it's been for their primary.
We've been really playing good basketball recently. This is a good clip right here. I promise you right now.
Even Torian Prince be shooting at quite this level. No matter what way you.
I feel like last season, when D'Lo grabbed that, he would have shot it, but he swung it to Christian Wood. I feel like Christian Wood probably would have shot it.
They have been very impressive shooting the ball.
I was really expecting Max to pass it to D'Lo, but you know, somebody got to shoot it. I mean, not D'Lo, but AD. But you know, he hit it.
I love the fact that it's been for their primary rotation guys. I mean, the only ones who have not been impressive happen to be Christian Wood and LeBron James, both of which are currently shooting under 30% from 3. Now, I'm really not too worried about Christian Wood, as he's simply not taken very many of them, but I will be keeping a close eye on LeBron James here. He had a really rough year shooting the ball last season, only connecting on about 32% of his attempts.
I didn't know. I thought LeBron shot at least. Nah, I thought it was around 32. Let me not even do all that.
7 of them per game. I mean,
D'Lo was shooting almost 40% from 3, and AR, and Christian Wood. Max was shooting 40%. That's pretty good. Jackson Hayes was shooting 10%. That's why he's not shooting now. A very smart person.
Theoretically should be getting a bunch more open shots with this current team around him, but he really does need to shoot a bit better. With both D'Lo and Reeves running their offense at times now.
I'm just so happy we finally got shooters, bro. Like, D'Lo, she can shoot the lights out. AR can shoot the lights out. Gabe Vince can shoot the lights out. Max Christie on a good day can shoot the lights out. Rui can shoot the lights out. AD, like, and when I say shoot, I ain't even just talking about threes. Now our 3-point shooters are definitely, you know, D'Lo, AR, Rui, Gabe Vincent, Hachimura, and probably even Max Christie. But even with the mid range, like, you got Rui, you got D'Lo, you got AR, you got Anthony Davis, and you even got LeBron. It's just, I feel like, you know, LeBron, like, from the three at least, had a very good shooting year. I think it was, what, 2020 probably, the year they won that bubble ring. But since then, like, it's just not, he ain't hit the same. Like, he can, like, the thing about LeBron is that his shots, that his shot making mindset, like his the shots that he take, a lot of times, because it's LeBron, they may go in, but a lot of times it's like, why? Like, he could be behind the 3-point line, right behind it, and go 0 for 5 from 3, and then will come down the court, bring the ball down the court, and shoot from the logo, and sometimes miss it, but sometimes make it. But still, like, I mean, if you open, yeah, but not if you, like, all the way back there. But he's a very great logo shooter. That's actually crazy. I think he shoots better from the logo than he do from behind the 3-point line.
That requires LeBron to play off the ball, which obviously does involve some
By the way,
offense at
LeBron
times
3 years
now.
ago would have dunked that.
That requires LeBron to play off the ball, which
LeBron, yeah,
obviously
last
does
year would've
involve
dunked
space in
that.
the court around them. I would really like to see LeBron get back to shooting around 35% from 3. That would do wonders for their offense and really help them diversify.
Bro, I feel like LeBron gonna shoot 40, like at least 38 this season.
As well. Gone are the days of having to run their offense through him 99% of the time. And while that's definitely a luxury for them, he needs to help them by being a better off-ball threat. However, I am fairly confident in him at least slightly improving, and then with everyone else around him being more of a shooting threat, that should help open up their entire offense, with that being about much more than only 3-point shooting. Moving on though, I think we need to talk about what—
I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Lakers fan, 100%. But I'm not biased, bro. I don't beat around the bush, none of that. I'll be completely honest. We need to only play Jalen Hood, Shafino, and blowout games. That's it, bro. That is it. Only time, like, the thing is, we can put, you know, Maxwell Lewis on the court in the second quarter. You know, we can probably even put Fudge in, because Fudge got some good defense. Hodge got some good defense too. But you can't put Jalen Hood, Shafino in. You know, if we down by, like, we got to be up by at least 20 before you put him in. Maybe even 25, bro. Because, like, he just would just sell it. That's what he did with the Warriors game. He just sold it, like, both of them.
they've been doing with their front court. Now, Anthony Davis appears to be locked in at center for them within their starting lineup, but that does not mean that he's locked in there at all times. They have really been playing a—
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop pausing it, but this is what I think the starting lineup should be. Well, not every night. I think the main starting lineups obviously D'Lo, AR, LeBron, Vando, and, you know, AD. But I think, you know, sometimes if we playing a team, like, we gotta think about this. If we playing a team like the Nuggets, because the Nuggets is a big team, we gonna need D'Lo, AR at the 1 and the 2, LeBron at small forward, Jackson Hayes at power forward, and AD at center, bro. If we playing like a— honestly, bro, what the heck? Playing like a big team.
around with their center rotation, trying everything out from their normal lineup with Anthony Davis in there, 2 big lineups that include Christian Wood and or Jackson Hayes, and even small ball lineups with Rui Hachimura at center. Now, there's no guarantee that we see every combination that they've tried out so far during preseason, but they're clearly open to anything right now, and in my opinion, a majority of it has actually worked out pretty well for them. The only front court combination that I've really not liked so far happens to be with Christian Wood at the 5, and then with LeBron James at the 4. That has been a really bad defensive front court for them in the limited playing time that they have played together.
My name is Squidward.
Shut up.
I mean, I don't think it looked a whole lot better with Rui Hachimura in there instead of LeBron, which they've also tried out, but the Wood-LeBron combination has definitely not been working out on defense. They've lacked rim protection between those two, have been really slow with their defensive rotations, and then have not been very switchable out there either. I think the only way that combination might work would be with Jared Vanderbilt in there with them, which we have not gotten the opportunity to see thus far. Now, Anthony Davis would obviously help with that, but I'm referring to their lineups with Christian Wood being the only true
That's
big
a good
on the court for
floater.
them.
I like Torian Prince.
And up until this point, it's simply not looked very
Barbecue
good.
chicken
I
alert.
think we pretty much all expected that coming in, but it's now become visibly apparent. Going forward, I think Wood needs to be paired on the court with either Anthony Davis, Hayes, or at the very least Vanderbilt. That can tend to take away from their offensive versatility, but I don't see a better way for them to make their Christian Wood lineups effective on defense. Other than that though, I've primarily been a fan of their frontcourt combinations. The Anthony Davis-Christian Wood combo has shown promise. The Anthony Davis-Jackson Hayes combo has looked great defensively, and then even the Christian Wood-Jackson Hayes combo has looked pretty decent out there too. Again, we obviously do need more time to evaluate them, but I like what they've done here so far, and their defensive intensity should only pick up from here.
That was
Finally
so
though,
tough.
I wanted to briefly touch on their starting lineup battle. I think we all know about what Torian Prince has been doing lately, and many believe that he's already won the battle here. Although Darvin Ham refused to acknowledge that despite—
Bro, I'm finna be so honest, bro. The only reason why I don't think Torian Prince should start, like, he's a 3-and-D threat for sure, but we just gonna need Vanderbilt's defense for other starters. 100% Torian Prince will be in a rotation, 100%. And he may even get more playing time. I'll put it like this: Vando should start. What the heck? Vando should start, but Torian Prince and Rui should get more playing time. Just due to their offensive ability, because Vando's kind of a like a liability offensive.
hinting at it.
What specifically have you seen from Torian Prince that you love?
I mean, you just throw him on the floor, man. He's a pro's pro, strong. He's the quintessential 3-and-D guy. His scrappiness, his activity, his communication with his teammates, trying to keep everybody focused on that side of the ball, and as well as a guy who doesn't have to force anything. You know, he's the type of guy, he can have 30 without one play being ran.
Bro, he ain't even lying, bro. Like, I watched Torian Prince when he was with the Hawks. I think he played for the Hawks. I think no. Yeah, when he was in the Hawks. Even when he was I think he was just in Minnesota. The last team he was on. Bro, his shot selection is beautiful, bro. His shot selection is beautiful. That's why right here you see, the game we just lost. I think it's the game we just lost. 5 for 6 field goal, 4 for 5 at 3-point. You don't shoot that well off dumb shots. I'm sorry, you don't.
And for him, he knows his spots. He knows where to be. Can finish in the paint, make threes, obviously, but just the consummate professional.
Two quick ones, Darvin. First, Torian has now started the 2 games that you guys have kind of had the rest of the group. Is he the 5th starter?
Next question.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I really wouldn't have any problem.
I wouldn't have said next question, bro. Unless I didn't watch that full interview. Unless he probably could be trying to be funny, but if he was being serious, I wouldn't have said this because I would just say I don't know. Because that's not a dumb question. That's actually a good question, bro. Come on.
So Torian Prince being included, though I do think we need to keep an open mind here. I for one want to see more of what Vanderbilt looks like after an off season of work, and then you never know how preseason will translate to the regular season. I mean, I'm fairly confident in Torian Prince being able to maintain this, given that he's done it for quite a while now, but there definitely will be matchups where he might have a difficult time, primarily with ones that require him to match up with elite wing players. Up until this point, that's not been something they've had to do, but with their upcoming matchups against the Milwaukee Bucks and then the Phoenix Suns thereafter, I think we'll get a better idea of how that might look for them.
Ain't nobody
Now,
worried about
I really
no
wouldn't
Phoenix
be shocked
Suns.
if they went big for their matchup against—
Bro, the Phoenix Suns ain't got no defense, bro. They ain't got no defense, bro. They're literally 100% offense. I'm just gonna be honest, like, That's why, if I'm gonna be so honest, they're gonna only make it to the playoffs because of their offense. You got, Bradley Beal. That's if he play. I don't understand the hype of Bradley Beal. He barely plays. You got Devin Booker, who's a bucket. You got KD, who's a bucket. You got Bobo, who's a bucket. You got Yuta Watanabe, who's a bucket on that three. I think he led the league in 3-point percentage last year or the year before that. But the team that I'm most certainly not worried about, the Mavericks. But Mavericks is not making the playoffs this year. They still got Dwight Powell as their center, who has the worst defense I've ever seen on a center. I'm not worried about them. I'm not too much worried about the Suns. Just the Suns' offense is just amazing. I'm not worried about the Hawks ever. I'm not worried about the Clippers. I know we lost every game against the Clippers. Like, I think we 0-11 against them, like over a couple of years, something like that. I don't know. Not really worried about them. This may sound crazy, but I'm not worried about Denver. Not after these changes we've made. I'm not worried about Denver. Only teams I'm worried about, to be honest, is the Bucks, the Spurs. And I'm not too worried about. It's 50-50 with Oklahoma. Only reason I'm worried about the Spurs is because Victor Wembanyama, like, the dude is 7'5", and there's a high chance he's gonna dunk on LeBron. I mean, he can dunk on anybody for real. But I can't wait to see that Giannis versus Wemby matchup. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna expose some stuff now. It's gonna expose some stuff about Wemby, but hey.
It's Milwaukee, and then included Vanderbilt for their matchup against Phoenix. But if they do in fact keep Prince in there, then we'll find out. And I'm really hoping that they do. With all of that being said though, I think we can all agree there's been plenty of good things to take away from preseason, and with only 2 games left, we're starting to get a pretty clear picture on what they're keying in on. But what do you guys think? How do you feel about what the Lakers have shown us throughout 4 preseason games now? Comment your thoughts down below. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to those of you who took the time to watch until the end of this video, and until the end of all.
I ain't gonna lie. Going into this season, my top 10 Lakers players right now, in a row, I got LeBron at 1, AD at 2, D'Lo at 3, AR at 4, Rui at 5, Taurean Prince at 6, Jackson Hayes at 7, Vando at 8, Maxwell Lewis at 9, and what's his name, Christian Wood at 10. Definitely. But hey, that's the end of this video though. We will be having a reaction to the Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks, and y'all have a good one.